do, go and click on the link and then sign in. Firewall, that's a kind of a cool name. I like it. I like it. That's a cool name. All right. Does anyone else want to join in? We can now start it. I'm tempted to start it. I am tempted to start it. Unless someone says, wait a Reno. I'm going to start it. Does anyone want me to wait? Now is the time. Hello? All right, there we go. I think we should be good. Yes, indeed. All right. Aurora Borealis at this time of year. Does anyone else need to get in here? There's the link. Yeah, goodbyes always suck. And welcome, Wolf, by the way, in case I didn't welcome you. And Fire, and then Mario. All right, Aurora Borealis. That's the best type of goodbye. Aurora Borealis! And then a cloud of smoke appears, and you can leave. Avoiding the goodbye. You guys would chug. Okay, fine. I'll do a quick chug. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to start it, though, unless... I've been having a... Well, to be honest, like, the stream... So my stream application wasn't working, which really bothered me. So I actually had to, I had to figure out why it wasn't working. I eventually restart my computer, so I was a little late to starting the stream today, which was... gave me a bit of a panic, Dumb ways to die. Oh, do you guys have a suggestion for the different game modes? Or do you, or is normal okay? We good? We good? You guys got a suggestion? Hello, early Mars! We're about to start this game. Hurry, get in here. You have to swig the... What? It's called the tornado effect? I'm not going to do a tornado effect. Knockoff, you guys want? Okay, I can do knockoff. Yeah, I read that. Sorry. I should have read it. I read it in my brain, but I didn't say it out loud. Yeah, it's probably because of the Christmas. But, bro, $2,000 for a brand new thing? Yeah, that's a little crazy. A little crazy. All right, we're going to do a quick knockoff. Knockoff is also a very fast game mode. So I'm going to start it in 10. Unless someone says, wait, 9, 8, 7. Galax, are you joining in? Hurry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! Unless someone says wait in the next few seconds. Sorry if you didn't make it in. I'm sorry if you didn't make it in. Hello, Galaxy, by the way. Good to see you again. It's been a minute. What do I want to draw? What do I want to draw? Let's go ahead and try to find a character I can draw. Let's go ahead and do... there's so many good characters. Also, just to let you guys know, I am not using the current, what's it called? I'm not using my draw pad right now. Well, that looks funny, so I think I might do that. This looks really funny. And then we're going to have on there kind of like that. No, it's got to be, like, smaller. There we go. And it's like that. Just a little small thing. Yes, you can join. Yes, just click on this link. Also, I am gonna have next game mode poll. If you guys want to vote on those, you can. Game mode, and I'll have on there normal. This is also knockoff, so it's gonna be a very quick one. It will probably be over in the next 7 minutes. Knockoff. Animations and masterpiece, I guess, if you guys want masterpiece. Also, I'm not using a draw pad right now, so keep that in mind. There you go. All right, you guys should be able to vote on that. All right, there we go. Okay, how am I gonna draw this now? And we're gonna have to do something like that. I always suck at drawing eyes, but I can do it. I just need to stop complaining and just do it. That's the thing. Then we're gonna have to do something like this. And I'm gonna have to, there we go. There's 1, and then there's 2. Now really what I gotta do is kind of the more strange part where I have to go and draw the actual character. face. I know it's weird to go ahead and like do that after I've already drawn part of it, but hey, instead of black, I'm using I'm using skin color. I've never done this before. I've never tried this like kind of drawing before. So we're gonna see how it turns out. It might be horrible, it might be grandiose. I hope it's grandiose, because that would mean I'd have a new drawing method. All right, let's see how this looks if I do that. You know, it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I feel like it could have been a lot worse, and I feel like that's okay though. That'll work. That'll work. You know, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and do this like that. You know, I am copying from a current diagram, as you might say, or you know, inspiration reference art. You know, that's because I'm unoriginal and I can't think of ways to draw things myself. So I try to go ahead and copy other people's stuff. You know, and sometimes it turns out, sometimes I'm able to actually learn something. Most of the time, no, I'm not. You know, there we go. And then there we go. No, I think it should be like, there we go. All right, let's see how this looks. Let's see how this looks when I do that. You know, almost good, almost good, almost good. Well, again, almost good. I just have to be less dumb. You know, once I'm less dumb, then things turn out. That's that. Once I'm less dumb, we're good. And then I just have to go ahead and draw some eyes. You know, and I'm just gonna try this. You know, and see how that turns out, you know? And then we're gonna take whatever color this is. And you guys should be able to join in next round, by the way. Just make sure to have your game open, be ready for that code. That looks absolutely horrible. I hate it, to be honest. And hello, Time Lizard. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Are you doing good today? Oh my goodness. You can join and just click on that link. Just click the link. Just click the link. Also, welcome early Mars in case I didn't welcome you. Yeah, so again, guys, if you didn't hear, I had an absolutely crazy time today just trying to get the stream running. Just because also this looks horrible. I don't like it. They're missing a chin. Um I like my thing for streaming was not working. It just kept loading and loading and loading and loading, and it just never worked. And I was very upset about that. And I'm gonna just shrink myself down because, you know, I don't need that big of an ego, you know, as most of us do, you know. Some of us have way too big of egos, in my opinion. Oh, what's his name? I think it's N, right? How am I even gonna draw that? Oh goodness. Uh, you guys would draw something absolutely bonkers for me to try to copy, but I'll give it a shot. This is gonna be the wrong type, isn't it? And then it's gonna be like, I don't remember how his face goes. I know that he's got shading underneath his eyes. I think it goes like this. It's gonna look absolutely crazy, absolutely horrible. I don't remember how it goes. I think he had like a hat on or something like that. And then he has like probably like coat or something like that. I don't know. And I'm just gonna assume that he had like a Dracula thing going on. And then do that. And then he's gonna have like gray shading. There you go. I don't remember the rest of it. I don't remember the rest of it. That's all I got. Oh, goodbye. Oh, goodbye then. Thanks for joining. Have a great rest of your day. And there's an emo only mode, guys. I'm sorry, there's an emo only mode redeemed. Oh my goodness, they made a tree with some shading. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. I like that effect that you did there. I don't know how I'm gonna replicate it, but I will give it a shot. And then we're gonna have to do like something like this. Oh goodness, I'm gonna run out of time. And then it's gonna be like a darker. Like, yeah, I couldn't even copy it. I couldn't even copy it. I don't even know what that is. It's like a yellow thing. It's like a yellow slug thing. I don't even know what I was looking at. You know, and then it had like even more yellow thing in it. Like, I guess there you go. Bop. That's all I saw. That's all I saw. Play Staying Alive. You act like I can play Staying Alive in a time like this? You know, I haven't even had a chance to go ahead and take any suggestions because we're playing Knockoff, which is probably the most chaotic game mode of all time. I mean, I can try to do it, I suppose. There you go. And then in the meantime, I'm just going to make sure that I got everything. If anyone else needs to join in, here you go. I will post the link. Bop. Wanted to. You don't have to. It should be right there, though. I use my walk. Let's see here. So we got that drawing, which absolutely looks horrible. And then, you know, hey, listen, at least it's still a person. It's still a person. Also, emo only mode is over. You can now talk. Sorry, there was an emo only mode. You can blame Midnight for that one, actually. Midnight, you could have, I want to point out, you could have done you could have redeemed it yourself, or you could have set it up yourself. I don't understand why you didn't. Your PC's glitched. What do you mean? Is it glitched? I hope not. And then that's actually really cool. I like that drawing. Also, what won the poll? I wasn't looking because I had to take a look at some other things. None of you voted. Great. None of you voted. All right, and then we got a banana or something. I don't even know what's going on. Okay. Ooh, that does look really good. That looks really good. I love that. That looks excellent. That looks excellent. Yeah, I just have to curate these. And then that's the one I got. And then I was like, well, hey, I'm sorry. I could only do so much. I only had so much time, you know? I literally only had like what it felt like a few seconds. I mean, hey, you made the same thing, you know? So, is it really that bad? Is it really that bad? And I realized I actually don't have something pulled up. This is not good. All right, let me see here. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's what this draw. I'm so sorry. I tried my best. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried. It didn't work though. A platypus? Barely the hats. What? All right, there you go. And then we will go ahead and see about doing that, and then I will grab that game. And then if you guys have any though suggestions, now would be another good time for those. I will now put up the game poll. There's the game poll if you guys would like. I mean, it just turned into a hat. Things just turn into hats sometimes. That's just how it works. It's just how it be. I don't know. Just doing some 3D modeling. All right, so what I might go ahead and do is I might go ahead and grab my draw pad in the meantime. And if you guys haven't already, you can vote in that poll. There should be a poll up right now. So try joining right now if you can while I get my draw pad. So behold the draw pad. I have a draw pad now. So I should be able to actually draw things semi-decently, I would hope, you know? All right, did I miss anything else, by the way, while I was gone? I don't even know. All right, there we go. And then I'm gonna plug that because we don't need that. We don't plugged in. We don't need it plugged in right now. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. I mean, I could do missing pieces. I think we're gonna do a masterpiece though, just to warm up some more. You know, if anyone else wants to join in, you can, by the way. There's the link. It shouldn't be too difficult. Let me see. Did I miss anything else? I just have to go and check out that last thing. Somebody help my name. Also, if you guys have any song suggestions, do let me know. I'll put some songs up. As long as, of course, they don't have any racial slurs or anything too bad. You know, that's the big thing. That's the big thing. They can't have anything too bad. All right. It's only going to be a quick one. It's going to be like a 5-minute masterpiece. It's not going to be that long. I just want to go ahead and get, like, you know, us a little warmed up. That's what I should have done. Would have been so much better. Would have been like 10 times better. Oh my goodness. Golly gee. There we go. And I'm just going to put that there. And then I think we're good. I think we good. Okay. I think we good. All right. Does anyone else want to join in? Now is the time. Just click on this link. And we're going to go and start this one momentarily. I'm waiting on you guys. If you want to join in, you just click the link and sign in. And we're going to do a masterpiece. That's my plan. For song suggestions, you recommend... Okay, I can do that. Any other songs? Any other songs? I'm waiting for more songs before we begin. Also, I'm just gonna put some. There we go. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. All right, and then I'll try to find your song. I'll try to find it. No guarantees. The Wii theme. Do 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 do. I can do that. Yeah, I can probably do that. The Wii. There we go. And then I hope that's good enough. Okay. And then I'm gonna have on there. Okay, are we good to go? Does anyone else want to join in? I'm about to begin it. I'm gonna start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And if you haven't voted, you can vote right now in that poll. Hurry vote. Hurry vote. Let's see here. What do I want to draw? This is only gonna be a 5-minute one. So okay. I'll try to get that up. Give me a second. I just have to think of a character to draw. Well, it can't be racial slurs or anything too bad, remember? Oh. Okay, and I'll try to find that song. Just give me a second. Also, if you want to make it in, you're more than welcome to on the next round. We're going to be starting it here, or we're going to have like the next round up very fast. It's like this is a quick warm up, you know. That'd be kind of funny. Oh, there's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. Ooh, all right, hang on. I think I got one. All right, I'm gonna try to draw. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Stefan? If you would like to join in, you're more than welcome to. And if you can guess the character I'm drawing, well, good for you. Because I always like to see when people kind of guess it. It is kind of a little bit of a challenge. I don't like how that's looking. There we go. Or if you can just guess the show too. Yes. I mean that's pretty obvious, you know? Oh my goodness. So there we go. The rat. If you want to join in, by the way, here's the link. Get in here. Get in here if you want to. Um um that's a little bit too close, I think. There we go. And then I'm not gonna have enough time for this, am I? Probably not. That's a big oof. That's fine though. Big meaty. It's not Homer. It is not Homer. Believe it or not Homer. As far as I understand, Homer shouldn't look like this. There we go. That might make it a little bit easier. That might make it a little bit easier. There we go. And then I don't like how it looks. I failed, I feel like. I think it just goes off screen, to be honest. It just goes off screen. Oh, I should start it over here. There we go. And that, some that. It is Mabel, yep. But this is Mabel crying. I don't know what episode it's from. Let's see here. I'm not gonna have enough time for that. There's only like 2 minutes left. There we go. And I will try my best to draw everything else. And I think I'll use this. Give it a shot. Oh. Let's see here. Up, up, and then it looks horrible. It looks horrible. I hate how it looks. Actually, it kind of looks horrible. Up, up, ooh, up, up, and then we're gonna have to do up, up, and oh, where's that not connected? I don't have time for this. I don't got time for this. Then I'm just gonna do red, red, red. Here to do red. Then yellow, pop, pop, and we just have, let's see. Ah, dang it. There we go. Done. That's the best I could do. That's the best I could do. That's the best I could have done. That's the best I could do in such a short amount of time. OMG. And if you still want to join in, you can. You can. Just click on the link also on the poll. Let's see here. Roblox. All right, got some votes. Okay, let's go and see. And we're going to have game. We're going to have on there Roblox. I'm going to have on there Among Us and Minecraft. Maybe. I don't know. And also throw on there Deltarune and maybe some... I'm trying to think about a good game. Repo? I don't know. There we go. Go on that poll. Whatever wins goes up against, you know, this game that we're playing. So I drew Maple. Doesn't look great. I kind of rushed it. I think the portions are all out. To be honest, it don't look great. I'm not happy with my drawing at all. At all. Woo! Look at the clip. I love it. It reminds me of Steven Universe. It does. It does. It does remind me of the Steven of Universes. Unbelievable. And let's see here. Ooh, I really like that Mario. That's really good. That's really good. I love that, actually. That looks excellent. That looks excellent. All right, let's see the next one. See the next one. Oh, the peppers! I love it, actually. That looks great. That looks great. Looks great. And we're going to see the next one. Drew so many things. Is that Bill? Bill Cipher. Karma Police time. Is that it? I don't know. What is that guy, though? I don't know. I'm not familiar with him. Sorry if you ran out of time. Have you seen Spirit Away? Yeah, I watched that a long time ago. A long time ago. Mm-hmm. Police. Exactly. It looks like that we have a few different things going on there. If you have not voted, please consider voting. Only 3 people have voted. And I am on the Discord, I think. Let me double check, actually, because I know that my computer was being dumb. Yeah, I am on Discord. Yeah, it looks like I am. Okay, just want to make sure. There's my Discord if you want to join. It looks like Roblox got 1 vote in. Deltarune's got 2 votes, which is understandable. Oh, goodbye, Mario. Go crazy. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time, hopefully. Oh, my goodness. And you don't have to be able to draw Picasso. This is for all levels. Just try your best. That's all I ask, really. You know, that's all I ask. Oh my goodness. I think that we know what Deltarune's going to probably be the one that wins. All right, and then I'm going to have on there game mode. And you guys get to decide. Do you want normal? Do you want another masterpiece round? If we have masterpiece win, then we'll have a longer timer for it. I'm going to have on there corpse, animations, and maybe missing pieces. Because I know someone said missing pieces. There you go. Vote on that poll if you haven't already. You can now vote. I have a pen. I don't have an apple. I have that much stuff. I have a can can apple. I don't know. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's a horrible one. Alright, now it's time to go. My Mega Evolution. Wham. I don't know. Maybe? Oh, you're from Italy? Welcome! How's the weather over there? I don't know. About not prepared. Why, oh, why do you need me to sing right now? Don't you know that we're just playing some Gartic phone and waiting for you all to join in? Now would be the time if you haven't already. Also, you can choose if you want any of these different game modes, as they're up right on there currently, or at least I would think so. And we're just gonna go ahead and make sure that I can see everything. And it looks like that masterpiece might be the one that you play. So, if you didn't know, a sync mode's been activated. So now I gotta sing. It only lasts for a few minutes and then it will be over. And then it can't be redeemed for another hour. So look at that. Look at that. And now you can vote for how long the masterpiece will be. 'Cause it's only on there for 5, 10, or 15-minute rounds. And now there's only 1 more minute left in the sing mode. And then it will be over. And I can finally stop with the singing. It looks like 15 minutes is the one that we might have fun playing. And I will have my draw pad, yes, draw pad, to draw something a little crazy. Thank you for the hydration. I do appreciate it. 'Cause now I don't need to take another. Our scene was over. Thank you. All right, there you go. We good? We good? Thank you. All right. Anyone else need to join in? I'm about to begin it. About to begin it. Well, as soon as that one's done. And if anyone else wants to, make it into the, thing, or have any song suggestions, let me know. It shouldn't be too difficult, I imagine. Oh, hang on, that actually broke my Spotify. Give me a second. Why did that break my Spotify? Don't understand. There we go. There we go. I just tried to look at the, lyrics of the song, and it was like, no, your Spotify's broken now. All right. Hello, Mr. Dash. We're about to begin this. Are you ready? You know? We're about to start it. You know? Hello, Coro's here! Coro, we're about to do a 15-minute masterpiece. Welcome, Mr. Dash and Coro. I'm glad to see you. I don't know what should I draw? What should I draw? There's so many good ones. There's so many good ones. No, I don't think I want to draw from this show again. We're gonna go and do, what's another good show that I have some time I could draw from? I'll look around. Hang on, let me look around for a second. Okay, I'm gonna start it. So unless someone says wait, does anyone want me to wait? We good? We good? Otherwise, I'm gonna start it in 10, 9, 7, 6. I forgot the number. Yeah, somehow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going. We're starting it. I'm sorry if you didn't make it in. 50-minute round. You know. Maybe I'll switch that to like I don't even know. Masterpiece. And then by the way, I am also gonna have on there a quick game poll. You guys can vote to determine if we go to Deltarune or if we keep playing Gartic Phone. You know? It shouldn't be too difficult. There you go. That's 5 minutes. I have it set to. Easy. There we go. Okay, hang on. Where was my drawing? What would give me enough time? Because at 15 minutes is a bit of time. I can do a lot of different choices here. Which one? Well, some of these aren't the greatest, to be honest. It's hard to choose. I feel like that one might be the most interesting. I feel like that would be the most interesting. All right. All right. Let me go ahead and try to draw this part. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. If you guys know the character, go ahead and um, tell me when you figure it out. You know, I'm trying to think. I want to draw this. This is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot to draw. So we're gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna have to hope that I can draw everything in time. I don't think I want to do it. I don't think that's how I want to do it. All right. Then we're gonna do something like that, and it's gonna go over, and then it's gonna go up, down. I'm just trying to draw out the, you know, basic thing for it. Look right? I don't think it does, but that's okay. It's gonna look horrible. This one, I should have done another warm up round. I don't think this is gonna look right, unfortunately. Hi, Rue. How goes here? What's up? What's up? Wanna come up here? We got doggo, guys. We got doggo. Who's up, poppers? I'll say hi to the camera again. Rue. I feel like she's showing up pretty consistently. Aw. You know what I mean? Yeah. Alright, aw. Look at my face. I don't want you to look at my face. I don't know where your face has been. I don't know where your face has been. There you go. How did this song get into the playlist? My next question. I don't have any idea. I'm also gonna have on drink ourselves. There we go. And then I'm gonna have to. Hopefully that'll work. If you guys do have any song suggestions, otherwise we're gonna be listening to Squid Game apparently. Okay. Now how do I draw this part? I think we should have enough time for it. Be like So I'm gonna have to go and create. Okay, and I'm gonna have to do something like that. I always suck at drawing circles, which is very strange. I don't know why. That's one thing I struggle with, but it is. We're over. There we go. I think it's looking okay so far. And if you guys haven't voted, you can vote right now. It looks like I did have Deltarune on there. Mr. Skinner! I suppose. Yeah. It's not Mr. Skinner, believe it or not. It is not Mr. Skinner. I know you might think it's Mr. Skinner, but it is not. Let me tell you, it is not. Okay, and then I need to go for like that, and that look right. If it looks right, that should work. Hello there, welcome, welcome, welcome. Gartic Master, and can you play wolves? Yeah, I can try to. I can try. How you doing, Jack, by the way? And Gartic, it's been a minute, though. I don't even know how long it's been since I've seen you. Gartic. I haven't seen you since September, so it's been a few months. Wolves. I can try to find it. Hello there, General Kenobi. There we go. I think I found your song. And then we're gonna have to do something like that, and then there we go. And I'll figure out the rest of it later. And then, no, it's too short. I'll have to do something like that. Pony and Master. It is serpentious. Yes, indeed it is. It is serpentious. Hello, Aid. Welcome. You've been busy with work? Oh no, you've been sick. I hope everything. I hope that you're feeling better now. I would hope. Anyway. You know, being sick is no fun. I know. I know. I have to do something like that. And we're gonna have to do that, and then there we go, and then there we go, and then there we go, something like that, and then I'm gonna have to draw the other eye. This, I don't like how that looks. No, I don't like how it looks, but it's gonna have to work, you know? Then we're gonna have to do something like that. There we go. And I'm gonna have to look here. Look. There you go. And I don't like how it looks. A little bit like that. There we go. Then we're gonna have to do something like that, and then there we go, and then we're gonna connect that back up. Seymour, hello there. How you doing, Kai? Let's see here. Well, thank you. I've gotten better, believe it or not. I've gotten better. I've got it. Like, it's just, it's practice makes perfect, guys. And then, but thank you for the compliment. And then I've been working on it. I mean, I almost have like 700 hours uh in Gartic phone alone, I want to point out, which is a little insane. I think this actually I want to that go like that. And then I'm working on it. I don't think I'm the greatest yet, but I'm still I just try my best, guys. I just try my best. I have no formal like training in uh what's it called? Drawing, so oh no, I don't like how that turned out. I didn't mean for that. Also, we have only so many minutes left. It is turning out pretty good though. It is turning out pretty good, I'll be honest. Go, and then I just need to make some this is the thing that's gonna look weird. I think. And then I don't like how that circle looks. No, I think I can go a little bit further out. No. Do I feel good about that? I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So let me go ahead and fill in the parts I can. That I know are going to be like in black, of course. Now that we've done that, any other parts that are going to be in black? Those are the part too. The suspenders or whatever they're called. I don't know. What is that? Suspenders? I mean, I have to start coloring in. I don't have time for anything else. I didn't intend to put like more stuff underneath his eye, but that's fine. We're gonna have to do something like that, and then I will go ahead and even have a chance to finish his. What? Not what I want to do. We're just gonna the old drawing it, of course. And again, if you do have any song suggestions, do let me know. And then we're gonna have orange, and I'll have on there. Ooh, no, that's not what I meant to do. And then bop bop. He also got yellow like fangs. And then whatever this color is, I don't even know. Is that purple? Is that purple? I think no, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do. No, that's not what I want to do. Might have overestimated my time I might have had it on this. You know? Oh, I don't like how that looks. That's actually kind of want to do it. There we go. I know it's coming out tomorrow. Yeah, I saw that. I'm actually excited. Like I think it's like 5 p.m. or something like that. There we go. And then we're gonna have like that. I don't even know what this color is. What is that color even? Okay. Oh no, I don't like that. And we're gonna have to do something like that. And then I need like a lighter orange. I need like a lighter orange. That'll work. And then we're gonna have on there. Oh, that does look kind of cool, but I can't have that. Then I'll have on there some like that. We're gonna have like dark blue, and like that maroon should work. And then, we're gonna have to do something like that. There we go. That looks perfect, I think. Does that look okay? Maybe I won't do the inside of the eye. You know, I think that makes sense, right? I need to fill that darkness. Good enough. And then try to think of anything else. I think that's the best you're gonna get. Oh, thank you so much for the bits! Oh my goodness, you guys didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. So much. Have I heard the song Puppet? I don't think so. You all night forever. Okay. Does anyone need more time? Does anyone need more time? Otherwise, I'm probably gonna end this one. We good? Anyone need more time? You know, I have not heard. Let's see here. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. I feel like I gave more time to one than the other. You know what I mean? All right. And then, I definitely gave more attention to one than the other. Then again, one has a lot more details. Let's see here. Ooh, yeah, I saw Iron Lung comes out like at the end of January. That Markiplier's thing. Oh my goodness. I do appreciate the bits though. Sup, McFriendios. That's pretty good actually. That's pretty funny. All right. Does anyone have any game mode suggestions? By the way, if you guys would like to join in, otherwise we're gonna have game mode. I'm gonna have on there. So I drew Serpentius, and then also his like human form. I think it looks pretty good. So we're gonna have normal. I'm gonna have masterpiece. I did download it, right? I want to make sure I download. It's not fully done, but I try my best, Animations and maybe some icebreaker, like icebreaker. Icebreaker's a good game mode. You tried something new? Ooh, look at that, Ender. That's really cool. I love the effect on the sword. You can see the movement in it. I like it. Also, I'm doing great, in case I didn't say. I don't remember if I said. Yeah. Oh, Choco, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Choco. I'm gonna shout Choco. Choco's a really good streamer, by the way. If you guys haven't checked them out before, they're a lot larger than me, but I do appreciate it. Do you want to make a deal? I was actually thinking about doing something similar, but it was gonna be between the guy who's got the pig nose and the pen and the fedora thingy. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. But that looks really good. That looks really good. If you guys haven't voted, by the way, you can vote. It should be up there. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh my goodness. It's like a mimic Pokeball. That's really clever, actually. I like it. I like it. That looks great. That looks so good. I love it. I love it. The Pokeball, that's a demon. Is that a brick? Is that a brick going at him? Oh no. All right, there we go. I feel complicated. I don't think it's not. It's not technically. There's no gore. It's just them being them. I didn't see it. That was jam. That was jam. That wasn't gore. That was jam. That was jam, guys. All right. Anyone else need to get in here? You can vote right now. I do have corpse on there. Corpse is an option. Yeah. If you have not voted, consider voting. There should be a poll up. Check on the top. There should be one. If there isn't, I don't know what's going on. Clearly something, is preventing you from seeing that. You know, and if you guys also want to join my Discord, I'm on Discord. You don't have to. That was a brick. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, I thought it was a brick. Oh no, we lost Firewall. Thanks for joining, Firewall. Great seeing your drawings. Loved them all. You know, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. You know? Alright, let's see here. Did I miss anything else? Let me check. Did I miss anything else? I think I did, you know. I think I did pretty good on my drawing, by the way. Yes, indeed. Alright. It looks like Corpse might win. If you have not voted, you can vote right now. Normal is where you make a statement, then someone draws that, and someone else guess what it was. Masterpiece, what we just played. Corpse is what is you work with two other people to create a character. Animation is where you basically make animation with a bunch of other people. And Icebreaker is where you ask a question, people then draw answers to. It's fairly self-explanatory, I feel like, a lot of those different game modes. Yeah, so if you haven't tried it, right now you can vote. All right, looks like Corpse would win. Okay. I have to change the title now. You guys making me change the title, otherwise I'm a liar. You know? How could you? How could you? Okay. Are we good? Does anyone else need assistance joining in? Just click the link. Otherwise, I guess we can start this next one. We have 6 people. How many? So that's I'm gonna say that's gonna be 6 characters. Song request. Also, do you want to join in, Nemi? Otherwise, I'm gonna start this one. It's Corpse this round. I'll try to find that song. Let me try to find it. I've not heard this one as far as I know. All right, there you go. All right, we good to go? Remember, guys, if you're not already followed, do consider following. Helps the stream a ton. Lets me know you enjoy the stream. You get 3 different channel points and all that stuff. You don't have to. It also lets you know whenever I stream, I suppose. My eyes. Why are you saying my eyes? What's wrong, GIF? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why are you saying my eyes? Okay. I'm going to start it. I'm going to start it. I'm sorry if you didn't make it in. Remember that you have to draw underneath the dotted line. If you do not draw underneath the dotted line, it gets very confusing for the next person. So that's the part that's connecting with the next person. All right, let's go. I hope that y'all made it in. I hope y'all did. Oh my goodness, is that the Harvey? Welcome, the Harvey. How you doing? I have to think of a character to draw now. There's so many good characters to draw. What do I want to make? You know, doing pretty good. Thanks for asking, you know, just hanging out, you know. Basically, I know who to draw. It'd be funny if I drew it. I don't even know if I can find easy enough drawing for that. Ooh, that's gonna look really cool, but I don't think I'll be able to draw it to that degree. I can give it a shot though, right? I'll be able to draw that? Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try drawing the base part first. I feel like that's only fair, right? Hmm. And then I'm gonna have to go ahead and if you guys know the character I'm drawing, I always like to see when you guys can guess character. That can look right. I hope it is, but you never do. Oh, I have heard this song. I know this song. I don't remember where I've heard it though. That's the weird part. Oh, I feel like it has to go over a little bit more. Sad song though, I remember. Pretty sure. And because I have to go ahead. Maybe it was Fallout. I feel like there's a lot of songs in Fallout that are sad. You know? You guys know what I'm talking about? Um then we're gonna have to go ahead and do something like that. am I gonna draw that? I haven't decided. You know, I tried my best. I'm trying my best, but if my best ain't good enough, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I'm probably running out of time anyway, so it's not even gonna work. Let's turn naturally. Go. Hmm. And then I'm gonna have on there this. I'm gonna have to. There we go. And I don't like it. That looks. I shouldn't have drawn at this angle. Don't look right. It don't look right to me. Don't look right. It don't look right. Yeah, I don't always draw Picasso, guys. Don't always draw Picasso. Don't look right. Like it. There we go. And oh, what? Where's that not connected? Actually, I didn't leave this one. See, my brain chose not to see it. My brain chose not to see. All right, we're gonna do that. Not connected. Bop, bop, bop. Uh, it don't look great. It don't look great. There we go. Bop, bop. Couldn't even finish it. It was not Popeye the Sailor Man. I don't know where you got Popeye the Sailor Man from that, frankly. But okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know how you got Popeye the Sailor Man out of that. That is very confusing to me. But okay. Let's see here. If anyone does need to join in, by the way, here's the link. If you have any more song suggestions, do let me know. What is this, by the way? What do I draw here? What do I draw here? I mean, I can practice my drawing, yes, of a character. You know? I always like struggle at drawing dresses. Oh, I also think that just wrong. Right, right. And go. I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks. And we're gonna have to do something like that. Hmm. They're gonna look right. Why not? Hang on. Let me go ahead and try drawing this other part. There we go. Hmm. Right. I think that's how. Don't look great. Don't look great. I like how the hand looks there, actually, now that I think about it. I was trying to do, but I feel like it would go further down, you know what I mean? Something like that. No, right, I don't like it. Oh, where's not connected? There we go. And like that, and then maybe, there we go. It don't look great. I don't like it. I don't like it. Doesn't look right. Oh, you want Popeye the Sailor Man theme? I could try to do that, yeah. Oh my goodness. I can do that, yeah. Where is it? Popeye the Sailor Man. Okay. I think we got it. Oh no. Okay, does anyone else need help joining? Just click that link arena. There should be a link. If it's not pinned, I don't know what's going on. There it is. Hello there and welcome. Whirl? Probably butcher your name. I'm trying to think what else I could add to this drawing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Doesn't look right. Doesn't look right to me. Is this the Popeye Sailor Man, right? That you wanted? I hope. Alright, and then I'm gonna have on there a quick game poll because I can. Game, and we're gonna have on there more Gartic phone, and I might have on there Roblox, maybe some Among Us, maybe some Minecraft. I don't know. Who doesn't like these games, you know? Minecraft. And then I'll have on there maybe some TF2, maybe some Jackbox, because, you know, Jackbox is, you know, still a good game, I think, personally. And then maybe we can have some Lethal Company. I don't know. I'm really just putting different games on there. I know this drawing don't look the greatest, but I don't know how to fix it. I have no idea how to fix it. All right, so we clearly got some hands that I'm gonna have to draw. Great. I love hands. You know, but usually they also can be like that. There we go. They kind of look like feet a little bit. You might say they look like feet, but if you do that, they turn into hands. Some might say. Some might say. You see, it's an illusion, really. It's an illusion. Then again, all drawings are illusions, technically, especially ones that go in 3D. Oh. And then let's just do blue. I don't know. I like blue. Blue's good. Let's hope that works. I did draw some pretty thick legs, though. You know, I'll be honest. A lot of leg, a lot of leg on there, but I hope that makes sense. Hang on. Maybe I might undo that. Hang on. I feel like it doesn't make sense. Hang on. Let's go and retry drawing that. Let's try redrawing it. Try drawing it. Realistically, right? Because otherwise, because it would have been bigger than the dress. That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. That wouldn't make any sense. Hello, Tanuki! Hey, how have you been? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to draw something. I don't know what I'm drawing. How was your stream? If you guys haven't already, you can vote in the poll. Oh my goodness. Golly gee. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hopefully it's going wonderful for you. We're just hanging out, playing some Gartic phone, I think. You're the great. And if you do want to join in, stream went well, played some Persona. I also got Persona. Also looks like you've been playing Minecraft. I've been trying to make this work. This drawing just doesn't look right. It just don't look right. This is drawing don't look right. I don't know what's going on. You know? Tried my best on it though. Tried my best, but it just doesn't seem right for some reason. I don't know why. But maybe I'll figure it out. Days. We're playing around a corpse. The last one that we're doing before then, you know? And if you want to still join in, you can. There you go. If anyone from your stream wants to join in, it's right there. Yeah, but I'm glad that you had a good stream. Glad it went well. Have you finished it yet, or how much more do you got in it? I know it's a story game, but I don't know how long they are actually. I know my drawing looks horrible. I don't like it. I don't know how to fix it though. There's got to be a way. If anyone has any song requests, by the way, do let me know. We got plenty of song requests. I can put up that maybe hypothetically. Unless you don't want it, and it's fine, you know. Not required. Because we got right now Roblox, Among Us, Minecraft. I might have misspelled it a little bit. TF2, Fortnite, Honkai Star Rails. We got Jackbox, Town of Salem, Balloon, DD6, Lethal Company, Fall Guys, Stumble Guys. Those are all the games that are currently on the poll. I mean, if you guys did have any game suggestions, you could also go ahead and type them in the Discord, and that's kind of where I get a lot of my game suggestions are from, you know. I don't know how else to fix that. I wonder if this would look good. Hang on, I just thought of this. What if I did like gray and gray, like to show gloves? Maybe that might look better. I don't know. It's gonna be an experiment. Really, it's gonna be an experiment. We'll have to find out. Oh my goodness. Golly gee. Does anyone else need help joining? By the way, I'll make it so you can make it in. It's not too late. You could still make it in next round. I don't even know where to begin with that. I mean, I guess I can. Roblox and the Jackbox games got it. Okay. Alright. Then... Okay, there you go. I put up your poll. You can't be angry. I put up your poll. I tried to draw Bowsette, but it didn't work out. It don't look great. It don't look great. I tried. Look at them feet. Get a load of this guy. They're really short. They're really short. They're really short. What do you mean? For the poll? Yeah, I mean, you redeemed it. I tried to draw something. It didn't look right. All right. All right. I mean, I didn't know it was going to be so such a cutoff, to be honest. I thought that was the neck, actually. You know, that's my fault. It's my fault. Should have drawn more of a neck. How was I supposed to know, though? How was I supposed to know? All right, how's this going to look? You know, actually, I think it works. I think it works. That one kind of works out. That one kind of works. My mind is blanking. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Well, thank you for. I don't even know what that. It's a horse. It's a centaur you made. I see what happened. That's a little scary. It's supposed to be a cane there, I think. That's really good though. Really good drawing. Oh, it's Mango! Hey, look at that Mango. I don't know what that is. That say cat on it? You ran out of time. That's normal. Ooh, DNA. Dino DNA. Apparently, anyway. Dino DNA. Ooh, I do like that. That's really good. Like the bow tie and everything. Oh, they're very muscular. They got a lot of muscle. They got a lot of muscle. Oh, they're a mermaid. They're a mermaid. I repeat, we got a mermaid. All right, game mode. I'm gonna have on there normal, and I'll have on there icebreaker, and I'll have on there maybe some corpse, and I'll have on there masterpiece, And I'll have on there some animations. Oh, goodbye, Time Lizard. Thanks for joining. Okay. There you go. And you guys can now vote in that poll if you wanted to. It shouldn't be too difficult. So if you want any of those different game modes, vote them right now. I'm also going to be right back. I'm going to run to the bathroom and refill this water because I am literally almost out. Yeah, thanks for joining. I'll see you next time. That's fine for you to lurk. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. All right. I'm going to be right back, though. If you want normal, vote normal. But I'm going to run to the bathroom. All right. BRB, everybody. BRB. And vote in that poll. I'm gone. Vote in that poll. Vote in the poll. Hello, everybody. I think I've returned. A little early. Do not tie the pole. Do not do that. Tie it. And I have to go and do extra work. Stay at you. Stay. Oh, go. That was a different one. Alright, it's not hydrate. There you go. Thank you for the hydration. Okay. Does anyone else need help joining in? We shouldn't have too much. It looks like it's between Masterpiece and Icebreaker? I think? I don't know. It could be. Please? Okay, it looks like Masterpiece barely won, so give me a second. I have to go ahead and run another one, that means. You know. We're gonna have on there something like that. Okay. EB? Hang on. Why is that not working? Alright, that's why. Okay. And then I'm gonna have game mode. And we're gonna have or timer, I guess. Timer. And then it's gonna be 5, 10, or 15. I almost put 25 there. I didn't want 25. Okay. There you go. 1 minute to vote on that. Please vote. It's that easy to get in here. Meantime, I'm gonna go and plug in my phone. Give me a second. And then after that poll, that's when we're gonna have the next game poll. With the, I think, 5 different games that one, technically. It shouldn't be too difficult, I imagine. Also, tomorrow I'm probably gonna start with Deltarune because tomorrow, like, since I didn't stream yesterday, because I wasn't home. I didn't get home until like around like an hour and a half during the stream would have been, so I would have missed out on like. Actually, around now. Around now is when I would have done that. Yeah, Deltarune is tomorrow. Yeah, yeah. To start. Yeah. Yeah, that because that's what I was gonna play yesterday, but like I didn't want to do like I didn't want to only stream for an hour, you know? That was the thing, or an hour and a half, you know? Well, yeah, it's the same thing. All right. Does anyone else want to join in the Masterpiece? Otherwise, I'm going to be starting this. Remember, Masterpiece is going to be 15 minutes. So we're going to see what we can all draw. Does anyone else want to join in? You can now join in. And before I do start that one, I'm going to have on their game. We're going to have on their Roblox, maybe some Among Us. We're going to have on their Minecraft. And then I can even type. I can't. And then we're also gonna have Jackbox, and then Balloon, TD6, and Town of Salem. Okay, and then I'm gonna set that to like 5 minutes. There you go. But we're number one. We're gonna do a category. Well, it should be animated or not animated. You know, cartoons. Cartoon based. That's the theme. If you're asking for a theme. You know? All right, there we go. I put we're number one. Any other song suggestions? Any other song suggestions? Otherwise, I'm going to start this one. I'm going to start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. I'm going to start it. I hope that we can start it, you know? Oh my goodness, golly gee. And we're gonna have to see what we got here. Okay, so what should I draw? I'm gonna have to look around. Try to find that song if I can. Let's see here. Here's a little lesson in trickery. I'm trying to find one that will take me long enough to draw. 'Cause 15 minutes is a bit of time. That's pretty funny. Some of these are pretty funny. But none of them are that easy to draw. I found one that's a drawing of Pomnia's queso, but I don't think I'm gonna do that one. I don't think I'm gonna do that one. As funny as that would be, I don't think that'd be good. I don't think I can do that. I don't know if I can even draw that. That's a very good drawing. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna try drawing this. Slip and slide on this banana peel. All right, and then we're gonna have to go up and over, and then we're gonna have to do something like that. This drawing might not be the greatest. I don't even know. Well, these don't look right. That one kind of looks interesting, actually. I might go ahead and try something different. And then I'm gonna try drawing this part first. I wonder how that's gonna work. And gonna continue. I go over. Up. Over. Oh, it kind of goes into that. It kind of goes, hello, zombie. How are you doing? Are you having a good day, bad day, medium day, burnt? Well done. If you would like to join in, you're more than welcome to. I'm just trying my best to draw things, you know what I mean? But things ain't cooking the way I want them to cook. You know, they're all coming out well done. You know what I mean? And that's not how I kind of want to do things. Too much. It's too much. We'll have to see. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, oh my goodness. If you still want to make it in, by the way, here's the link. Oh, all you have to do to join in is you click on this link. Yeah. Bam. Click on the link and you're all set for next round. That's all you gotta do. And if you haven't voted, you can vote right now. There's a poll up. You don't have to vote if you don't want to. And then there's something like that. There we go. There you go. I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Glad to assist. I'm glad to assist. And I'm just trying to draw. Hmm. I'm thinking how it's go, and then I'm gonna have to go ahead to go. Also, this is for all levels. You don't have to draw Picasso. You know, I don't expect you to draw Picasso, but if you want to try drawing Picasso, go ahead, because I always love to see what you guys draw. Just don't draw anything too bad. Like PG-13 is max, you know. It's gonna there you go. This is masterpiece. We're going for another like this round's gonna be done in like 9 minutes. It's almost over already technically. And we're gonna have on there. uh, and then I have to have on there something like that, and then that, and then we're gonna have to do. There we go. I kind of like the way it's looking. But if you have any game mode suggestions, do let me know. I'll put them up for the next round. I have there. I never got the hang of figuring out how eyes work. And have on there something like that, and there we go. That should be good. I'm debating what I want to do with this arm. You know, I always like to. I like to do something that's a little because I still have a little bit of time. You know, so I might fix a little bit of it. You know. Oh, and then we're gonna have to do something like that. Something like that. And then something like that. And I kind of suck at drawing hands, though. That's the thing. So I have to do. And then, I don't like this for. I don't look great. I'm gonna. I'm gonna do instead. Do something similar. Like she's hiding something behind her back. I kind of like the way it looks. That's kind of a cool idea, right? I like it. Um, and then I just have to go ahead and try my best on every here. Let's see here. And do something like that. And then go, and then something like that. There you go. Perfect. No, I just have to figure out the. There we go. There's only about another 5 minutes left. I do that, and we're gonna have on there something like that. Maybe. Okay. Let's see if I can draw anything interesting. Ooh, what if I did? Maybe that might be a little bit more interesting. Then we're gonna have red, 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 like that. I did not intend for that to be nuclear signs, but hey, fine. That's fine. You know, we're gonna have on there some like that, and then go. There we go. Bop, bop, bop. I think I like that version better. I know it's not the official, but I think it's a little better. Um, hmm. Yellow, yellow, yellow. We're gonna have on there blue and then red. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good. Hmm. Trying to think on what else I would even end up drawing here. Maybe I'll do. I'm trying to think of what I want to draw. I think it looks pretty good, right? I think it looks good. I don't know how else to make that look better, though. What do you guys think? Also, one the pull. Okay. Hmm. I think it looks okay. It look a lot better, though. I have no clue. None at all. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm, thinking. Maybe I'll do like, I guess think orange is orange a good color. Maybe. I think orange is a decent color. I don't know how else to make that look better though. There's gotta be a way, but I don't know. Okay. 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. Begin wrapping up your drawings if you can. Begin wrapping up your drawings. If anyone else wants to make it in, you can still make it in by clicking on that link arena. It shouldn't be, or copy and pasting for some reason. If that link, clicking the link, it doesn't work. You know. I think I did draw. Pretty good. You know, good Pomni. Good Pomni. All right, we good? 1 more minute left. Hmm. Try to draw perspective. I don't think what other things I could. I like it for the most part. I think it looks great. Shading might be the thing that I would want to do next, but I don't know what I'd even shade. You know, I think it's one of the best. Well, not probably. I think the Serpentious one is still the probably on top ones that I have drawn today. I don't know how else to draw it. All right. Hopefully you guys are all done with your drawings. Hopefully you're all done. Looks like only 2 people were actually. And then I will have next game mode up if you guys want. Game mode. Game mode. I'll have on there normal, and I'll have on there some eyes, maybe, of course. Maybe some corpse, maybe some animations, and maybe some knockoff, of course. There you go. And then I'll set that to like 3 minutes. If you do want more masterpiece, let me know. Hello, Moon Evil. I like the name actually. You know, I drew a Pomni in honor of Pomni. That's the new season's coming out. Or not new episode, I should say. New episode. Steamed hams. I agree. Ooh, look at that one. I love that. That's so good. Oh my goodness. Look at that one, guys. This is meant for all levels. You don't have to be drawing Picasso. You don't have to draw Picasso. Just try your best. That's all I ever ask. You don't have to draw Picasso, guys. Is that a frog and a pencil? I love that. Look at that shadow. I like the shadow on that. That's really good. Really good. And then, ooh, we got a sword of doom. I think it's a doom sword, right? You know? All right, let's see the next one. That looks great. That looks great. Oh, it's Jake the dog. I love it. That's really good. That's really good shading. I love that on that. That looks great. It's the Blade of Chaos. Does anyone want me to go back, by the way? That would be a time to tell me. Anyone want me to go back? Otherwise, we're going to start a new round. You good? Hopefully you guys all got your thing, for it. Are we good? Let's go then. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not give you enough time? I would have gone back. I would have gone back. I'm sorry. I didn't think yet. I feel bad now. I feel bad. I do feel bad. Sorry. I didn't spend as much time, so you probably couldn't have saved. Sorry. You can always look in the replay of the stream, by the way, for that. It shouldn't be too difficult. So if you do need that, it's an option. Does anyone else need help joining in, by the way? All you need to do is do that. Have I done that? All right. Any other song requests, by the way? And do make sure I'm on that poll, because currently it's tied. It is currently tied. I don't know why it's tied, but it is tied. You know? It do be, tied. Oh my goodness. Alright. Go ahead and do that, Bop. Normal? I think normal's on there. Yeah, if you have not voted, now's the time. I don't even know what that means. Vote in that poll, guys. If you haven't, there's a poll. Refresh you don't see it. It's very important. Hey, who hit the beat button? You're not supposed to hit the beat button. You aren't supposed to hit the beat button. Tokyo. Okay. Icebreaker one. So remember, for icebreaker, it's where you ask a question and then people draw answers to it. It's pretty self-explanatory. You know. Does anyone else want to join in before it's too late? I'll set a few, you know. But I'll give you guys a little bit more time. There we go. Set to 5. That's too many. I'll set to 3. Perfect. Perfect. So you have more time to draw, but only 2 people are going to answer, something like that. Does anyone else want to make it in? You can make it in right now. I'm about to begin it. We're going to start it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang on, let me go and grab that song and then I'll start it. It just gives a few extra people for those with latency, you know. Okay. All right, I think I got it. All right, we good? We good? It's icebreaker time. And I'm gonna have on there Gartic, you know. There we go. Let's go. I think I got your songs. What's a good one? What's a good one? We're gonna do hmm, let's see here. I'm trying to think of you know. Oh, I got it. I think that's a good one. You guys don't think that's a good one? I think that's a clever one. Who would have guessed it? Not me, not I, not the Cookie King. I think, anyway. Shouldn't be too difficult, I imagine. Oh my goodness. Golly gee. I know mine. I know my answer. My answer is pretty easy for this one. I think FNAF. In all honesty, I love the FNAF games. I put so much time in the FNAF games. If like FNAF game wasn't an option, Phasmophobia probably. I'm trying to think of other games that I would say that like are super memorable. I wouldn't say the Resident Evil. I don't think they were good horror games. Because the fact that you can combat a lot of the monsters, I didn't think that's scary. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the jump scares were there. Yeah, the jump scares were there, but I just feel like it. I don't like. I think having power over what happens, you know, it's just not it makes it a little bit too easy, you know. What? That's not a question. Um, what do I do here? I don't know what. Yes, you can join. Yes, of course. Yes. Here, if you want to join in, there you go, Bop. I mean, this round's already half over. All right, how do I even begin this? Eh, I'm just trying to think of how to draw it, and then I didn't undo that part. I'm okay up to there, and now, and we're gonna have to do some that, and that's also just gonna be. I have to figure out what the rest of this is gonna. Like, where do I even begin? You know? If you do have any song suggestions, by the way, you can go ahead and provide them to me. They just can't have any racial slurs or anything too bad, you know? Okay. Working pretty good, actually. I don't like how it looks. Mm, there we go. Then we're gonna have to do. There we go. There we go. And then do that. And there we go. How's looking already? There we go. I mean, I might side. No. Go. And there we go. That should look right now. Because I don't know. I'm just drawing kind of an animation character. That's why I was thinking anyway. Because they didn't really give me the greatest, you know? So I was like, might as well try to do something else that might work with that. Because this is not the greatest, you know? There we go. Uh, that, and then like that. Hmm. Oh, swear. um. Ooh, that one looks terrifying. Of the display. Um, and then go. Is that even gonna look right? I don't like it. Yeah, trying to do that. Looks horrible. I don't know. Like how it looks. There we go. There we go. I couldn't finish it. I tried. I tried. Hello there. It's fine. Hey, I thought it's fine. I understand. I am a Dragon Ball Z fan. Yes. Oh, sorry, Lap. I do have Bardock and Fusion Reborn. And welcome Egg, as well as I'm not, and let's see here, Koss. If you have any song suggestions, let me know. What animal would you love to have as a pet? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Trying to think what I would even do. Hmm. The stars above. Hmm. I mean, I already have a doggo, so I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Hmm. You know? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna draw something funny, I think. Hmm. I think I have a one that would be funny. And then there we go. There you go. have to do. Doesn't look right. Right. Hang on, let me try to fix something quick. There we go. There we go. And then we're gonna have to like how this is looking already. How it looks. It doesn't look right. I'm trying to figure this out, but it is not easy to draw. You know? I have on there. You didn't even know what I'm drawing? It's not a walrus. It is not a walrus. Funny as that would be, not a walrus. You know? Um, you know, give you a hint, it's a character. No, I don't like how that looks. You know? It don't look great. I know it don't look great. Then, you know, then we're gonna have on there. Ah, it looks horrible. I hate it. I hate how I drew it. You know? It is Bowser. Yeah, it is Bowser. It's supposed to be Bowser. It looks horrible though. I couldn't make it work. I couldn't make it work. I was trying to figure out how to make that work. It's supposed to be Bowser, yeah. I tried to draw it from a 3D image. That was my first issue. But it don't look right. It don't look right. I tried, I should have just done that. That would have made so much more sense. That would have fixed a lot of my issues. That would, would have fixed a lot of my issues. It just doesn't look right. Don't look right. I don't like it. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. Bowser, yes, Bowser. I don't know. I thought that was funny. I thought that was a funny one. Hello there. You know? It's better some of my. Hey, this is for all levels. Just try your best. That's all I ever ask. It don't look right. I don't like it. Return to Slime. I've never heard that song, but I suppose I can do that. Let's see if I can find it. All right. I cannot find it. Hang on, wait. Unless that's it. Let me. So, best horror game, FNAF. All right. All right. I found a lo-fi from it, but I don't think that's right. The Evil Within. But that one allows you to combat again. That's the thing. Again, I'm not a big fan of combat horror games just because it feels it's less scary because you can combat. What's your favorite fantasy monster? Ooh, dragons. That's not a bad choice, to be honest. That's a pretty good choice. Vox? I guess technically speaking, he was a monster. He was a monster technically. He was a demon, I suppose. It's from a show. I mean, that's a complicated one. I feel like, we're also gonna have on the game mode. We're gonna have on there normal. I'm gonna have on there masterpiece again. Favorite comics last were Batman and Batman. Batman. I can't do a good Batman. I'm also gonna have on there corpse, animations, and missing pieces. I don't know. There you go. If you guys would like to vote, you can now vote and determine which game mode we play next round. Let's see here, about scary and more about the concept. I understand. I understand. When I think horror game, I think of what scares me the most. You know, that's what because that's their goal. Their goal is to do that, you know? Rethinking life choices. What the dog doing? I mean, the dog is just standing there. The dog's doing kick flips. They're playing skate. Apparently. If you guys need me to describe any of those, by the way, normal's where you make a prompt and someone draws it, someone else guesses it. See how far it gets. A masterpiece where you get much time to draw one drawing. Corpse is where you work with 2 other people to create a drawing or to create a character. Animations where you make an animation. Missing pieces is where like things are continuously taken away from the drawing. That's really good, Goku. Great job on that, Goku. Great job on that, Goku. Great job. I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh, is that from that one anime? That's also really good, by the way. It's Baki or something. Not Baki. It's Bakra or something like that. I don't remember how to say it. I've seen the character though in memes, anime memes as they call. And thank you so much for the follow. I'm not. I appreciate. I would like to be an animator someday. I drew a demon Pomni. That's kind of what I was going from. Elf lied? Oh my goodness. That's why I recognize it probably. Believe it or not, that was one of my first animes I watched. That one, that was a weird introduction to anime. When I was like 13 or something like that. That was an interesting introduction. Ooh, that's really good. I love that. Oh my goodness. All right. What animal would you love to have as a pet? You know, I don't blame you. That's really actually that's pretty funny. Goodbye, Gartic. Thanks so much for joining. Hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I tried to draw Bowser. Doesn't look great. I know it don't. Star Wars! Star Wars! I know that's not a question. Hey, it's Obi Kenobi. WWW. Thank you for the follow. The War of the Star. Star Wars lore is crazy, by the way. I know because I played Knights of the Old Republic. I didn't stream it. I just played it on my own. You guys ever wanted me to play those old Star Wars games? I would be 100% down for that. It's because I love those games. But just warning, I will be a good person in there. There's no way I just can't be evil. I just can't be evil in games. I've tried it. I feel so bad. It's not over yet. The poll is almost done. It's literally 4 to 5. Okay, now it's 6. Okay, you got me there. You got me there. You do got me there. And if anyone else wants to join in, you can still make it in. You just click on that link. You just click on the link. The lid. The lid. We lost somebody. Who did we lose? Also, welcome. Also, PG-13 maximum for your drawings. Don't draw anything too bad, please. Please. You know, I feel like that's fair. Random question. Did your Twitch channel used to be something else? No. No, it's always been, my photo changed, but it's always been the Just King. Yeah. I have a YouTube channel. Let's see here. How long? That's what you guys are gonna vote for. Oh, goodbye. I'm not. You know, it's up to you guys. All right, vote now, please. Or forever hold thy breath. All right. So I'm gonna have a timer on there. Timer, and we're gonna have on there 5, 10, 15, or 20, or random. You know, random is my favorite personally. You know, it did win. So now you get the vote. Vote right there. There's a poll up to determine how long it shall be. We got 5, 10, 15, 20. Or, of course, you know, the final one, which is random. Which, you know, Could be anything, really. Could be anything, if I'm being honest with you. Is that the Harvey Man is here? Oh my goodness, the Harvey Man is joined. I didn't. It's been a long time since I've seen your art. Log it into your tablet. Okay, understandable. I mean, I have a tablet. That's what I've been using. But you can see that I've drawn both Picasso as well as demons. Really, really, just demons. All right. Let's see here. If anyone else wants to join my Discord, I'm also on Discord. You don't have to, not required, but you could. It's right there. Exactly. Does anyone need assistance? And it looks like 20 minutes is the thing, which is not bad. Gonna try doing a Far Cry based one. Okay. I should actually look what I'm gonna be drawing. I didn't even think about that. Okay. I have a drawing, I think. I have a drawing. I think I have a drawing. Will I be able to draw it? Probably not, to be honest. But I always like to practice, you know? I always like to, practice with different art styles. That's just me. I love trying different art styles. A lot of times they're not gonna go ahead and work out, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, 20 minutes. All right, I'm gonna start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unless someone says wait. All right, that's fine. All right. Let's see here. Where do I begin with this? Hmm. All right. Hmm. Feel like I think I might have to go ahead and there we go. Hmm. All right, let's go. I think I have an idea on what I'm gonna draw here. I got an idea. I got an idea. I fix that later. We'll see how it turns out. See how it turns out. And I'm gonna go up over. If you guys can guess the character which I am drawing, unless I said it, I could have said it. I don't remember. Sometimes my brain goes faster than anything else. You know. Hello, DG! What you been up to? It's great to see you again. I haven't seen you in a few days, I think. Well, that's because I didn't stream the last few days. Partially my fault. Partially, the universe's fault for making me have a meeting for so long. You know, I'm trying to do things, things that kind of matter to me, and sometimes it'll just take a long time for some reason. Well, I don't. That look. I have to fix it. I'll fix it later. Oh, there you go. No, I'm not gonna do that. Give me a second. I need to think. I don't like how I turned out. I think. See, this is Dan. I'll figure it out. Give me a second. Figure it out. I feel like drawing from there, I can figure the rest out. I can figure the rest out just by doing that. But first, what I gotta go ahead and that. Mm. No, I don't like how that looks. And then, nope, too wide on that, too wide on that. I mean, I got 20 minutes. I got 20 minutes to fix this. I got 20 minutes to figure out how I'm gonna draw this. Literally, I got so much time. You know, that's one of the few benefits of this is that I can try to figure out this. Hmm. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm looking at the drawing and I'm like, how do you draw this? There's no way. There's no way to draw this. You know? Um, yeah. This is tough. This is tough. There we go. And then no. Is that better? I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna fix it later. Sorry to say, but SpongeBob is he a cookie eater? Oh no, it ain't so. You know, better not be. How dare he? Why would he do such a thing? And there we go. And I have to kind of figure this part out now. How that works, but there you go. And then I have to do something like that. Something like there we go. I think we got something going on there. It is not Timmy Turner. It is not Timmy Turner. No, I don't like how. There we are. Then try to draw some. Try to draw something. You know, as always. Something like that. Closer. It could be. It could be. It could be. Actually, I think I like where that went, but we're gonna have to go. What's this? Just. I think that's what I want to do. We're gonna have to do some up and something like that. Sorry. No. Maybe. And some like that. No. Hmm. Could be. It could be. You never do know. You never do know. I don't like how it looks though. Not very good at drawing. I just try my best, guys. Try my best, you know? You know? Let's go ahead and try filling this stuff in. Seeing how that turns out. You know? See how uh anything else I wanna add to that? See how that turns. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Maybe. And have to do something like that. Why should I see that? Maybe, and then I'm gonna add shading. Yeah, that's my next plan. I have to go. Well, first I have to do the base part though first. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing. That's what I'm gonna be adding next. Hmm. Trying to think on how I want to do this next. All right, and then there we go. And now I will go ahead and have on there something like that. It is not Mrs. Claus. I don't know how you got Mrs. Claus out of that. Apparently you did. Interesting. Go. There we go. Now I just have to go ahead and make. I don't like how it looks. There we go. It's supposed to be like Pomni's human form. Yeah. That's what like before they went into the machine. That's what I was kind of going for. You know? That's what I was kind of thinking for it at least. You know? And then shading it here just a little bit. Yeah. Obviously. Some there. Hmm. Something like that. Good. Hmm. No, I'm always so bad at the. Oh, and I'm not connected. Or is it not be good enough? Yeah. Maybe. Oh no, I want it's connected. Maybe. Alright, fine now. So do it myself. That is how you want to do it. I mean, well, you guys still have a bunch of time. Yo, darker. I like it. I kind of like that. Looks a little bit better. I'm thinking. On there. Something like that. Maybe I'll add some shading to the actual, like... No, that's too much. Maybe? Something like that. Maybe? I think it looks okay. It looks a little bit better, right? It could be. I don't know. I'm just going off of somebody else's drawing. You know? And... no? Could be, though. Doesn't look the greatest, though. And we are gonna go sketch, actually. There we go. A little bit better. What else do I want to draw? I have an idea. Be kind of cool, right? I kind of like that idea. What do you guys think? Yes, no, maybe? I don't know. It's complicated. You still have a gain. Oh, okay. I think it looks good. Oh my goodness. I think it looks good. I'm trying to think on how else I would draw it, though, you know? I think it looks good, though. You're done? Well, you still have 4 more minutes to shade if you wanted to. I don't know. I'm thinking what else I would add. I don't know what else I'd add. It don't look the greatest, but I tried my best. I don't know how to make that better. How do I make you better? If anyone else wants to join in, you can join in right there. It's right there. Hmm. I don't know. Well, I still have 4 more minutes. I could maybe make... You like jazz? What I could do is in our game mode poll, I suppose. Game mode! And we're going to have on there... Normal! We're going to have on there... Masterpiece. I have on there some corpse. Some knockoff. And, of course, some animations. Animations. There you go. Bop. Please vote. I think it makes sense. Did I draw a nose? I don't know. I don't know if the nose would help. I don't think the nose would help. Because Pomni's never seen with any noses. You know, I don't even think that they have a nose. I don't know. Could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. See, do I see any with Pomni? I don't think the Pomni has a nose. I don't think a pot. What do you mean, Hank Williams? Love is only feeling okay. Hang on. There we go. Oh, that actually reminds me of a song. Hang on. Mm, let's see here. There we go. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to remember what it is called. Hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to remember the name of the song. And if anyone hasn't joined in, you can still make it in. Just click the link. Let's see here. I remember that. Let's see here. Can't remember it. Any other song quests? Act normal. Okay, I can do that. And thank you for the follow, Aura, the Explorer. I get it. That's actually funny. I love it. Love it. Act natural. On. I got it. Hang on. I got it. Trying to see if I can find it. Can't see here. Oh, hang on. I think I found it. No, that's not right. That's not. I'm trying to remember what the song's name is. I know. That could be it. That could be it. Hang on, is this it? Let me hear. Is that the right one? Is that the right one? Hang on, I need to find. For my own sake, for my own sanity, I need to find out if this is the right song. I don't know. Maybe that might be it. Actually, that might be it. That might be it. Okay, I think I found it. There we go. I think I found it. All right, good. King, 23 hours until the new episode. Oh, my goodness. All right. When you see my odds, you have to guess what game it's from. All right. Guys, do make sure to vote on the poll. There's a poll up right now if you haven't. There's a poll up right now, and you could choose any of the different things. It shouldn't be too difficult. Come on, vote. You feed in the machine. Okay. Yeah, you know, did I make the elbow too big? I don't know. Could be wrong. Okay. I think. All right. All right. You guys ready? All right. Let's see. So I drew Pomni as a human. I think it made sense though. I think it made sense. Okay. Is anyone else? Anyone else? Ooh! It reminds me of the tree from Hunter x Hunter. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong about that. But that's really good. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else before it's too late? Otherwise, I'm going to start it. Next one. Let's go. I could be wrong. Ooh, look at that one! I love the effects on that. That looks so cool. That's really cool. The wind up and everything. I love it. I love it. Looks like normal barely won, so it'll be playing normal after this. Sounds good. All right, and then we're gonna have on there. Oh, you made Spider-Man. That's actually a really good Spider-Man. I love it. Great job on that. It's not Spider-Punk, I don't think, though. Looks great though. Oh my, you made Jerry! Oh my goodness, look at Jerry. Yeah, that's fine. If that's the best you can do, that's perfectly fine. Everyone's trying to learn, and it's for all levels. Ooh, I like that one. Look at that. They're on a beach, but like they have their own little space. I think it's cute. And then we got, ooh, look at that! Oh my goodness, that's really good. I love the katana. Looks really cool. The back effect though, look at that shading on that back. That's really good actually. That's a good, great job. Great job on that. Great job on that. The sunglasses too, by the way, really good. All right. Oh, it's a Minecraft. I love it actually because you got even a little furnace there, and you have like a tree. You're playing with mods clear because I don't think those leave effects don't usually happen, but yeah, it's still pretty good. The Harvey, good job. They drew a sad cat. No, Emma not. Emma not couldn't. They drew a sad cat. Ooh, an anglerfish! That's so cool! That's terrifying. Frankly, it's terrifying, but that is good. I'm so surprised there hasn't been a horror game that has an anglerfish in it that's like the main antagonist. I think that would be pretty cool. And you have to like stay away from its light. I I still, hey, I'm just shooting out ideas right now, guys. I think those are good ones. All right, let's go. So we're gonna be playing normal next. Oh no, thanks for joining, by the way. I appreciate it. There's the link. If you want to make it in, you're more than welcome to. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I got everything though, right? Oh yeah, we like baby. No, say it ain't so. Oh dear goodness. That's too good to draw. I can't draw that. Thank you for the follow, Cos. I appreciate it. Oh no, we lost brain damage. Well, I guess, you know, we didn't need brain damage. But we'll miss you anyway, brain damage. Just saying, just saying. All right, we good to go. Does anyone else want to make it in? Thanks for joining, Cos. See you next time. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. Some Deltarune to begin, believe it or not. Oh, there's a chug. A chug? If you did want more Masterpiece, do let me know, though. You know? Thank you for the chug. I appreciate it. All right, we good to go? No, anyone want me to wait? How long will that be? I can just do a full round. Not be that difficult, to be honest. All right, I'm starting it. I'm sorry if you didn't make it in. I'm sorry. TV time? What do you mean? What do you mean TV time? Let's see here. I'm trying to think what I want to make. Let's go ahead and do. Let's see here. Let's go and do. Let's see here. Good luck with that. I don't know how you're gonna draw that. I have no idea. It shouldn't be too difficult, though, I imagine. That's my thought, anyway. You know? I would hope it wouldn't be too difficult, you know? I have some questions. This isn't icebreaker. This is normal. It's where you're supposed to make a prompt and then people draw the prompt and then someone else guesses the prompt. How are you gonna draw that? You know? There you go. And then see here. Maybe something like that. It's fine. Your favorite. Maybe? I don't know. There we go. Maybe I'll fill that in with black, actually. There we go. Your favorites! How else am I supposed to do that, you know? It's kind of difficult. Any other song suggestions, by the way? I'm listening. Hmm It shouldn't be too difficult, I imagine. Unless, for some reason, you need me to do something else. Dear goodness, some of these are crazy. Some of these drawings are crazy. Some people draw crazy sketches. Put on Crazy Frog? I can put Crazy Frog. Ka-chow! Let me see if I can find it. Alright, there we go. I got Crazy Frog on there. Don't worry. I got Crazy Frog on there. There's no way there's not a Crazy Frog on there. And if anyone else still needs to make it in, you can make it in next round. I don't know what we're playing. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. What does that mean? What am I even looking at? What am I even looking at? Singing at God. I don't know. Oh, it's a band. The band that made this is Shaggy, apparently. I don't know. Garfield the cat, but a fish. How am I gonna draw that? I don't know. Kind of thinking how am I gonna draw that? Oh, it's a weird ask, you know. Uh, and then you know. uh, how do you draw that? No, I don't look. I don't like it. It's gonna look like a Dr. Seuss character, I think. You know what I mean? And then I don't know, guys. I don't know. It looks like kind of like Lorex. I don't know what this is. This is the weirdest thing I've seen all day. Oh my goodness, I'm really bad at getting all those different angles. You know, there we go. Like, you know. Oh my goodness, there we go. That's my best attempt. That's my best attempt at drawing that. What is Mr. Puzzles? What I don't know what Mr. Puzzles is. Why would I know what Mr. Puzzles is? Puzzle piece with a cookie. I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. Is that what it is? It could be. For all I know. It's a little weird though. Ah, Exactly. Blue fire. Apparently, we're gonna end blue fire. And then a tub of French onion dip. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, I understand. I understand. I understand, but I'm a little disappointed in that, you know? And we're gonna have on there normal, icebreaker, corpse, animations, and knockoff. There you go. If you guys want to vote in those different game modes, you can. Tiger Shock. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I like it. Garfield, the cat, but a fish. I mean, I think I did okay on that. Like, goodbye, and have a great one. Let's see, a gossipy singer. Okay. And then I wouldn't have guessed that. Singing at God. Not bad. Singing so God's heaven hears. All right. What's your favorite cheese? Manny! Welcome. Your favorite. Cheese is your life. Apparently, anyway. I think cheese might be your life. Cheese your favorite? Question mark? I mean, technically speaking, it does work. Mr. Powell eat cheese, but is take. I don't even. I've never heard that. You spelled it wrong? That's fine. That's fine. Alright. A puzzle piece with a cookie. Alright. Guys, do make sure to vote in that poll if you haven't. There is a poll up right now. If you wanted to, you can vote in it. I'm probably going to be ending the poll in like 35 seconds. Looks like Icebreaker might win, though, which is a good game. And does anyone else want to join it? Just make sure to click the link. It's very easy to get into. Right there! Wow. Does anyone else need help getting in before it's too late? Eepa! I think, anyway. That's what they say. I don't know if that's supposed to what the song's even about, to be honest. Also, Maddie, 8 minutes. Or I hope you didn't lose your other account. All right. Gonna end that one now. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna play an icebreaker. Does anyone else want me to make it in? Or does anyone else need to make it in? Before I start. Because I'm gonna start it. All right. I'm gonna start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one else wants me to wait? We good? We good? You know, I think we're good. Right, let's go. Let's go! So remember this questions, people. Questions like who is the best villain? There you go. I don't know. Something like that. Indeed. That's a good question. Good question. I think, at least in my book, you know, 9 times out of 10. Also, by the way, this is probably gonna be the last one we're gonna play just because I am getting tired. But I will be streaming again tomorrow. Some Deltarune to start. So we're gonna finish this one offline. But I do want to thank you all so much again for joining. I hope to see you all again, minus like 2 hours from current time. And other than that, have a wonderful rest of the day, guys, and I'll miss y'all. All right. Bye-bye, buddy. Raid Shell Legends. Thanks for joining. Have a great one. Thanks for being here. Raid.